motivated. Spend some time talking to your children about what they dream, not what you want for them. How about what they want? Because God's plan for them may very well not be the plan you got for them. Most of our children, it takes a while to catch on. He's only 18. Motivated to do what? You know, we ask these kids to go to college and claim a major. How do you claim a major at 18? You don't even know who you are. Most people get degrees never even work in it because they discover later on that they don't even want to be that, you know? So it's kind of tough, man. I think what you got to do, what motivated me was anybody that asked me what I dreamed of. It's the dream that spurs a person. It's not education. The dream spurs you to get an education. But the dream drives everybody, man. People get motivated. Spend some time talking to your children about what they dream, not what you want for them. How about what they want? Because God's plan for them may very well not be the plan you got for them. But if you ask a young person what they dream about, you open up the conversation you've never had with him. And I ask all my kids, if you could not fail, what would you be if you just knew you couldn't fail and you could be it? That's why I start with all my children. So I have 7 kids, all went to college. Some of them finished, some of them didn't. Because if your dream don't match up to this degree, give me my money back and let's get your ass situated somewhere else. I ain't gonna keep paying this $40,000 while you figure it out. Wendy's management program or some, because I'm not gonna keep shelling out 40 and you don't wanna be there. And I have 3 children that just didn't wanna be there. And so I told them to get out. And get out and figure it out. My twins went to Hampton, went to Ohio State, graduated on time. All the girls go to college and they out in 4 years. Them goddamn boys. But I couldn't get mad at them because they was me. I was not a college student. I just wasn't good at it. It had nothing in there. Everything I dreamed about had nothing to do with college. And so one of my sons is in Abu Dhabi right now. He lives and works there. My youngest son, he wants to live in Abu Dhabi. Just a beautiful place, peace, go. My oldest son works for me. My second son got a family. Y'all figure it out. But daddy ain't giving you That's the key. You cut that umbilical cord to get to figuring it out. Ain't no money coming, you got to live. You like girls, you got to go on dates. Sat down for 30 minutes with students and only discussed their dreams. I'm telling you, man, it would save you an abundance of trouble. And if you're a teacher, I would get a clearance to do that once a month. Here's what happens. Once a child informs you of their dreams, you have the key to unlock his ability to learn. Because if a guy says, I want to fly an airplane, well then guess what? You got to get good at science, you got to get good at math, and now school becomes incredibly important to fulfill the dream. See, but if you never ask a child what he dreams, and you're always telling him, you got to go to school, do your work, nah, man, you got to find out what makes him tick. So finding out what a person dreams about, I don't know if you really noticed this or not. Education's never mentioned in the Bible. It ain't in there. It only talks about your dreams or visions. That's all it talks about. So now, but if you dream of being a dentist, then guess what? You got to get good at reading. You got to get good at science. So now you can get them to do better in school because you got a reason to be good in school. But if you never give a child a reason to be good in school, that's the problem we have in the school system. That's my advice. If I were a teacher, if they'd have asked me what I dreamed about, they could have saved a lot of pain with me. Because I don't give a about history. I don't. I'm not really good at math. I'm good at addition, subtraction, and multiplication. I know how many days I come to work. I know how much I make each day, and I multiply that, and I know how much you owe me. That's all the I need to know. Man, we took physics. I didn't get it, man. But the whole time, my whole ambition was to be on TV and to tell jokes. So why you feeding me this physics? Quit tripping yourself out.
I know,
You all have one. God gave all of you a gift at birth. When he created you, he put it inside of you. You don't got to go discover it nowhere. He already gave it to you. It's the thing you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That's your God-given gift.
That's a good one.
You just got to recognize what your gift is. That's all it is. It's simple. You've been doing it your whole life. You ain't got to wonder what it is. You have it. You know, quit going to taking all these courses and motorcycle repair and all that. That ain't what you do. What is you looking at all these commercials on TV? How to be a computer tech. You ain't tech savvy. Identify your God-given gift and go pursue that. Don't come out here getting this film industry and you're not a film industry person. Identify the gift. Running, jumping, singing, and dancing ain't the only gift. I tell this story all the time. A friend of mine, we were growing up, all he did was cut grass. He cut grass all the time. We used to call him Cutter. He had hedges. He had one push lawnmower. He was so talented, though, he could raise the blades and lower the blades. He could cut patterns in your yard. He could put your initials in your grass with a push lawnmower. Every time we go out, hey, Cutter, come with us. Nah, man, I got to get up, cut Miss Jackson grass. $2 in the front, $2 in the back. We laughing at, man. That's all he ever did. You know what Cutter got now? Cutter got a landscaping company in Cleveland. You know how much Cutter make a year? Cutter make $4 million a year. You know what Cutter do? Cutter cut grass. He didn't come out to Hollywood with me, try to be no damn comedian. Cutter cut grass. He got 38 trucks. He got every contractor in the city cutting grass, all the big companies everywhere. And when it's snow outside, he's so good, he do all the snow removal. He making $4 million a year. All he do is cut grass. Diplomas are pieces of paper that sit on walls. After you get a diploma, real life starts. You got to chase your dreams, man. I don't really give a what your paper says. If it ain't what you're dreaming of doing, plus that paper's kind of deceptive anyway. And I always thought it was messed up that you ask a kid at 18-year-old to declare what he wants to be for the rest of his life. Then he gets a major and he works his ass off for 4 years and he gets a degree and he didn't even know who he was when he answered that question. Most people I know don't even work in their degree because they discover something else. My partner was a lawyer, man. He went to school for law school and everything. He passed the bar before he graduated law school. That's how brilliant he was. He an agent now. He ain't even want to be the law no more. He an agent. He just decided to do something else. So I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. You always, that thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's going to disappoint you. You're going to forever be sad, man. If you don't chase that dream, you're going to forever be miserable, man. Bishop Jakes was talking one day on a podcast. I heard him talking. He said, I would hate to die and never do the thing I was born to do. That's a sad thing, man. That people they never chase because you got jobs and stuff and you listening to other people. If I hadn't chased my dream, I wouldn't be here. If I listened to my mother and father, I'd have been a construction worker, just like my brothers. Boy, this the work we do, we Harveys. I was out there on that bridge with that tar mop in my hand, swabbing that tar on them cracks on the freeway. I was thinking the whole time, I got to get the out of here. This is not what I'm dreaming of. I was never dreaming of that. I had a dream, man, I was a little kid, I wanted to be on TV. Some crazy shit in the 60s to sit up and say you want to be on TV. It was unheard of, man. But it's all I had. So, I would chase that dream, not that diploma. You got the diploma. It signifies that you have the ability to complete a task very well. And there's some, if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, you got to get a degree. Come on now. But what if you made that decision when you was 18, you want to be something else? You want to go be a writer, go be a writer. I mean, I could tell you, it's a sad way to make a living at something you don't enjoy doing. You're going to do that till you're 65, then you're going to retire, then they're going to give you a third of what you can't live on anyway. That's the plan. They'll give you a gold watch, a turkey, and 1/3 of what you're having a hard time living on now. Nah. I would go chase that dream, see what God got for me. Probably better than what you had in mind anyway. Colonel Sanders didn't get his first franchise until he was in his 60s. Until Chick-fil-A came along, Kentucky Fried Chicken sold more chicken than anybody in the world. He didn't get his first franchise till he was in his 60s. You see that picture of him on the bucket? He ain't 20. That's an old-ass picture on that bucket. I mean, when is it too old to be successful? Help me. It's never too late to be successful. What? And it don't matter what people say. It ain't up to other people. It's up to you and God. It ain't got nothing to do with them. Who are they? They onlookers. They just spectators in the game, man. There's a poem that says, the credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred with dust, blood, sweat, and tears, not to those cold and timid souls in the stands who know neither victory nor defeat. It don't matter about people that's watching. That's why, man, I don't give haters nothing. You know how many haters I got? Lots. I don't even know who they are because I don't pay them no attention. They have no power over me. We got people come to me all the time. Steve, did you hear what they said about you? No. And quit bringing me that because whatever they said, I don't care. They're not stopping nothing. All the blessings God got for me, I'm going to get. No hater can stop what God has for me. A hater can't do that. They can't stop you unless you give them power. Martin Luther King said, a man can't ride your back unless you bend over. I don't bend over. I don't let nobody ride my back. You can't ride my back. I'm standing up strong. Who are you? You a hater. You're not a power broker, a decision maker, or a shaker and a mover. You have no power over me. None. Nobody. I don't care what they say. It's not your talent. Your talent has nothing to do with it. And be very careful with what you're talented and passionate about. They sound like the same thing. What are you gifted at is your quest. Young people, you have to identify your gift. Therein lies your greatest chance for success. That lady over there said, it's in you. Every living soul God created, at birth, he gave all of you a gift. All of you in this room are gifted. All of you are gifted. Listen to me. All of you are gifted individuals. Teaching is a gift. Networking is a gift. Working with your hands is a gift. Being a caregiver is a gift. Babysitting is a gift. Some people are just really good at it. But all this turns into something. I had a friend of mine. When we were young, all he did was cut grass. Every time we went somewhere, hey man, you going with us? Now, gotta cut Miss Jackson's grass. He charged $2 for the front, $2 for the back. We should call him Clippers. He was so gifted at cutting grass. And all he had was a push lawnmower. Remember the one with the blade in it? He could raise and lower the blades and cut your grass. He could cut patterns in your yard. Now, Clipper grown man now, Clipper 62. Clipper got a landscaping company in Cleveland, Ohio. Clipper make $4 million a year. Clipper got 38 trucks, crews. He got all the big contracts in Cleveland. And when it turned winter in Cleveland, he cut the grass so good, he put snow plows on the front of all his trucks. He got all the snow removal contracts. You know what Clipper do? Clipper cut grass. He don't do nothing but cut grass. He found his gift, and he was gifted at it. His gift has made room for him. Now, Clipper could dance his ass off. He was talented. Oh, he come to the shows. He was Mr. James Brown. He come to the shows. He was it. He was talented. He didn't give a damn about his talent. His gift was cutting grass. Your gift might be frying chicken. Some of y'all bake pie. Some of y'all do hair. Some of y'all fix cars. Some of y'all paint. Go do that. Go do that. Do your gift. Don't worry about which one of them talents. The reason you're struggling with that talent, because that ain't what you was built to do. You were built to do your gift. I thought there was a quicker way I could have got here, like the whole Miss Universe thing. What we could have did without that. But I'm gonna tell you the story behind that. You know, I had been praying to God in 2015 to increase my global brand and persona. I wanted to go global. I wanted to get out of the United States. I wanted to become global. And that was my prayer. I became the biggest idiot ever in the history of television. But guess what happened? 48 hours later, I was the most Googled person in 10 years. Steve Harvey's name had been Googled 4 billion impressions, 4 billion in 48 hours. I was the most globally famous person on planet Earth. I did not like the route. I thought God was very unfair. But he gave me what I asked for. It was just the route that he took me. I did not understand it. But lo and behold, little did I know, 13 countries have given me and my wife villas all over the world. We can go to 13 countries and vacation anytime we want to because of my act of honesty. And then 2 months later after that, I got the biggest Super Bowl commercial I ever got, T-Mobile. I announced the wrong name on T-Mobile. They paid me more money for one commercial than I had made on all commercials I'd ever done. That's how God works. You just gotta go with him sometime. My global brand and persona, but boy, I was looking at God like, you gotta be kidding me. And now, look, man, I'm in Africa, I'm in Abu Dhabi, I'm in Dubai, I'm in London, I'm in the Maldives. I do business, all because of that one huge mistake. But God can take anything you do. All things work for good for them that love the Lord, and I sure love him. I tell my kids all the time, experience is priceless, man. It's a shame you got to pay for it with your youth. I tell them that all the time, man. Because you know, my kids, they grew up, they're in the Google age, right? So they think because they can Google, they think they know. And I be telling them all the time, it's a lot of you can't Google. Dad, you can Google anything. No, you can't. So they challenged me the other day, said, Dad, name 2 things you can't Google. I said, you ready? I said, Google success. Go Google it. Google it. Go Google success. Now, go be it. Just do what is. You can't Google success. And you can't Google experience. You got to live in this world to get experience. You can't Google experience. Them 2 things. Then they got quiet. Well, them the only 2 things. Well, 2 big-ass things. Trying to be successful and trying to gain experience. There's 2 huge things. And one without the other, you in trouble. If you don't ever become successful at something, you in trouble. And if you fry chicken better than everybody you know, y'all be somewhere frying chicken. If you make pie better than anybody you know, you should be in the pie making business. Why are you out here trying to be in film school? If you braid hair better than anybody, get into hair braiding, do hair. If you color hair, go do that. If you babysit, if everybody trusts you with your children, babysitters turn into daycare centers. That's a gift. Go do that. Y'all don't come out here. You don't know about making no film. Now then you got to wait and now you got to get your film green lit. You know how hard to get a show green? You know how many pitch meetings I've been in my career? Probably 200. You know how many shows I done got on TV? 5. I've been on here 30-some years. They've taken 5 of my ideas and turned them into shows. 200-some pitch meetings. Don't come out here and ask these people to pick you. You know how hard it is to get picked in Hollywood?